Alright, now that we've been talking about writing equations of lines, we want to take it a step further and talk about the idea of parallel lines and their equations. So I'm starting here with a picture. You've got the blue line and the green line, and a couple of things that I want you to try and notice. Okay, now these are parallel lines because they are not going to ever intersect. They weren't running side by side. So the first question I have here is, what do you notice about their slopes? Okay, so if we find the slope of the blue line, it looks like we're going up 2 and over 1, so therefore our slope is equal to 2. And if we find the slope of the green line, it looks as though we're also going up 2 over 1, so its slope is also 2. So what do you notice about the slope of parallel lines? Well, the first thing that you should know is that parallel lines have the same slope. Alright, next I want to take a look at the y-intercepts, where these lines are crossing the y-axis. So it looks like the blue line is crossing all the way up here at b equal to 3, and then it looks like the green line is crossing at -4, so b is equal to -4. So what I want you to notice about the y-intercepts is that the y-intercepts are different. So the y-intercepts are different. Okay, so that's important because when we get to writing the equations of lines, sometimes I'm going to give you an equation of a line and have you find the equation of a parallel line. Well, we're not going to look at the y-intercept, we're only going to look at the slope. So again, big idea is that parallel lines have the same slope. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at an example. Okay, so the very first one has you write the equation of the line that is parallel to the given line with the given slope. Okay, so if I want to write the equation of a parallel line, what I have to realize is that the slope of the given line is 2. Okay, so that means my parallel slope, parallel is the symbol of a double slash slash, okay, the parallel slope is also going to be a 2. Alright, then they gave me a point, so I'm going to take that point and I'm going to take my slope and I'm going to write it in point slope form. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So if I use my slope of 2 and my point of 3, -4, I would have y plus 4 equal to 2 parentheses x minus 3. And let's go ahead and put that in slope-intercept form so that we could see the difference in the y-intercepts. So y plus 4 equals, after distributing, 2x minus 6. I'm going to subtract 4 to both sides to combine like terms, and y equals 2x minus 10. Okay, so one of the things that I want you to notice is that they have the same slope. So these are two parallel lines with the same slope, but they have different y-intercepts. Okay, so y equal to 2x minus 10 is our parallel line, or the equation of our parallel line. Alright, let's try this again. So first thing that we're supposed to notice is that the slope of the line is -1/2. So the parallel slope that we want is -1/2. Then we're going to use -6(1) and we're going to put that into point slope form. So y minus 1 equal to -1/2, and then parentheses x plus 6. Reminder that our x and y's are always the opposite of the point that they give us. Okay, so now we got y minus 1 after distributing, -1/2 x minus 3. I'm going to add the 1 to both sides, and now I get y equal to a -1/2 x minus 2. Alright, so the same thing I'm going to point out as before, and that is, notice same slopes, different y-intercepts. One's 2 and the other one is -2. Okay, so here's our equation for our parallel line. Alright, so same thing as, the first page, okay, of our notes. When we look at this example, we want to write the equation for our parallel line that is going to pass through the point 1, negative 2. Well, since we want a line that is parallel to the blue line, that means we need to find the slope of the blue line. So the slope of the blue line, it looks like, is up 1 over 1. So the slope of the blue line is 1. That means the parallel line is going to have a slope also of 1. I'm still going to do point slope form, so y plus 2 equal to 1 parentheses x minus 1. I am going to put that into slope intercept form, so y plus 2 equal to x minus 1 after distributing. Subtract my 2 to both sides, and y is equal to a 1x minus 3. So this is my equation. If I were to graph that, reminder that means I am starting at negative 3 on the y-axis. I'm going up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, and I am creating this line, which it looks like is parallel to the given line. So it worked. Okay? So, big ideas. Number one, you have to be able to identify the slope of the parallel line. You got to be able to, so that's the first thing, you got to be able to use point slope form, and then distribute and combine like terms to write our equations in slope intercept form. If you have any questions, bring them to class when we do our warm-up in class tomorrow.